everyone, Amanda here with My Favorite Scrapper. We are going to continue with our Christmas in July series, and I'm going to showcase some pictures of my kids. I bought them these matching pajamas last year. They were the Rudolph cartoon from back in the 80s, and we went to a community event. They were having like a movie night for the kids and lots of arts and crafts and things like that. So we went. It was at the Salvation Army. And it was really fun. My sister went with us. And yeah, it was a pajama night. They had hot chocolate bar, all kinds of things. So these are the photos that we're going to do. I did find a layout on Pinterest that I wanted to utilize, but it is an Etsy layout that is for sale. So I cannot show it throughout the layout, but we'll get the gist. Because the photos are kind of warm, I am going to utilize vanilla, American Crafts vanilla cardstock instead of my traditional white. And the vanilla just gives it a little bit of an off-white coloring. So we'll do that. And I really stash busted for the papers that we're going to use in this particular layout. Like papers that have been in my stash for so long. Do you see this paper? It's like curling on the ends because it is so old. This is an SEI paper. I wonder if it has the year on here. It does not. But SEI is no longer even in production. But this paper is significantly old. But it's got such like detail. You can feel the glitter. So I want to utilize this. I want to stash bust this. I want to get it out of my stash and onto a layout. So that's what we're here to do. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much trouble with laying straight in my layout. So I'm going to cut it down by 6. Now, if you've been scrapbooking for some time, you'll remember these pages that were so texturized, right? Before glitter became something that wouldn't come off on your fingers. And so I cut it down by 6, and then I'm going to put 4 inches on one half and then 2 inches on the other. And then the other side of this is a candy cane. That's just like a regular solid print. There's no texture to it. But I don't. All right, so I've gone ahead and laid down our pattern paper pieces. And I also want to utilize some of my shimmer trim. I want to utilize some of my Close to My Heart shimmer trim. Now, this was like a glitter tape that Close to My Heart sold. Unfortunately, Close to My Heart is no longer in business. And even though this is a much brighter red than the background of this, I really do want to add it. And I'm not sure. I'm thinking about adding it on the ends. Maybe I'll add it on both sides. I don't know. I think it will go really well with the pictures. Now, I loved this shimmer tape when I was a Close to My Heart consultant. It was such a perfect finishing touch to any project that you had in works, right? And we had them in so many beautiful colors. It was definitely a fan favorite and a favorite of mine. So I'm gonna just put this under. I don't know, I love it. You know, I really think that adds some pizzazz to the layout. Now, I don't know if I want to add it on the interior as well. I don't know, I think not. I don't want to do overkill. So now back to whether or not I'm going to map my photos. All right, so I'm picked out a piece of my New England Ivy. Again, this is another Close to My Heart paper. I think I'm going to do the lighter side, and I am going to mat this. Actually, I think I might do the darker side. Yeah, I think I'll do the darker side. Okay, perfect. So we've got this photo block here. And then our pictures on the other side are 4x4. So I'm going to do a 4 1/4. I don't want to cut into any more paper if I don't have to. So let's see how we can make that work. I might do it like that and just let it be a 3-way border. We can do that. Okay, so let me put these pictures on top. I always love matching with my daughter whenever we get a chance to. I also love matching with my mom and my sister. So we're just a matchy people. And I never really thought so much about the gender neutral styles or matching my daughter and my son together. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like this Rudolph, it was great because they had it in the button-down shirt as well as the dress. So I got her the dress and him the button-down. But we've been able to do, you know, other things as well, and that's been fun. So I'm loving it. And because this background is so busy, you can't really tell that a portion of the photo block is not matted. Love that for us. I don't know why this paper is giving me such a hassle. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the weight of this specialty paper is starting to curl my cardstock in the back. I'm not loving that at all. So we're gonna need to get this one in an album ASAP to or at least in a page protector. Oh no, got glue on his face. Okay, all right, so we've got that. Oh, I didn't put this down, silly me. So we have that. I'm gonna cut out our I'm gonna cut out our 3x4 card here with our little Rudolph on it. Okay, I think I might pop this up. So I have this, this is from Recollections, you know, they're 8.5 by 11, just some variation of red. So I'm gonna try to match. Oh, perfect, that matches. First draw out. Good for us. That matches pretty well to the stripe. So I'm going to cut this out to 3 1/4. Or 4 1/4, just to give the card a little background from the back. And then we'll pop him up. Okay, I have it overlapped just a bit. All right, and now let's embellish. Oh, let's not forget our 2x2 photos that we have either, right? And these we can matte in that same red. So we can actually do it like this. I am gonna matte them though. Maybe I'll matte them in the same red or do like a red, green. That can be cute too. So we'll do a 2.5 or 2 1/4 rather. I'm gonna have to pray that these pictures on top of this specialty paper, that the adhesive sticks. It's not proving to be very successful thus far. Interesting. The foam adhesive sticking well to it. I don't know, maybe I'll have to pop these up. If I have more of this specialty paper in my stash, I think this is my sign to let it go, as our favorite ice queen says. We are going to get rid of that. We will not be saving this, even though it's beautiful. Nobody needs a difficult piece of paper in our arsenal. Those came out cute. I don't know, this frame down here is kind of calling to me to make it into a shaker. I'm not sure. We might do that. But let me see what other embellishments we have to see. I do have these pre-made shakers already. These are actually, I got this from Hobby Lobby. I think they're meant to like go on gifts. I do think it'll be a little too noisy for me to put inside a scrapbook. But let's look at this. This is Christmas Magic, the ephemera packet. Oh, I do think this one is appropriate. The only downside is that it is white against our vanilla background. I don't love that. What can we do about that, if anything? Because it would be so cute to use. Just going through these down here to see what we can use. I like that joy. This little tag is cute. It's with the same reindeer, but again, it's the white. It's the white cardstock that's throwing it off for me. Okay, so not any of these. But that's okay. We have lots of... Okay, everyone, so off camera, I went and I made a shaker with that frame that was in there, and I put in there a sticker that says "Be Merry," but there's so much shaker bits in there you won't even get to see it. But if ever anyone gets to, then they'll see it. So I did that really quick, and then I also scoured my Christmas bin to see what else we can break out to utilize, because I don't have a ton that has a soft white background. Most of my embellishments have a white background. So I even brought out the SEI ephemera that goes with this specialty paper, but this too has a white background. But I want to just see if we can pull out some of the elements from here. I think I may have mixed collections because this definitely doesn't belong in here. But I definitely have other collections in here. All right, so that's not it. I also have this Chamel sticker of a train, which I think I'm going to include because the movie that we watched, or the movie that was showing, was Polar Express. So I do think that would be fun. I'm just a little leery because the colors are so different, because this has a lime green in it, and obviously we don't have a lime green on here otherwise, but I do really love it. So let's check it out and see. I think I am going to include that down there, because why not? Right, these are chipboard. Oh, but the sticky is sticking, and I did not even get to put wet adhesive on it. Okay, well, guess they're gonna stay there. But those are cute. I do like it down there. All right, well, that turned out better than expected. See, sometimes that just happens when you're scrapbooking. And now I only have this one camera in here. I have to use this. I can't just keep this whole collection for one camera. I don't want to put it so close. Let's see. Put it here. I have these stickers now. I don't know if this is Simple Stories. I think it might be Simple Stories. But they have this thing that says Captured. And I think that'll go perfect right next to this camera. See, even the camera won't stick to this specialty paper. My Lord. And this camera will not come off. These chipboards won't come off of the bottom bit there. Hi from Hannah. Don't know if she already said hi before, but it might be a double hi. Who knows? I don't think we're going to be able to use the Captured because I can't stick it on that specialty paper. Maybe I'll put it up here with only like a tiny bit of it on the specialty and most of it on the other paper. We do not have a title on this page. I guess we're going to call it Holiday Kisses and Reindeer Wishes. I do like this here. Let's just see what else we can pull from this particular sticker sheet. I wish I could have dropped like something in each piece of this before I put it down, right? I'm going to do a Santa this way because the train is going that way. Even though this wasn't December 25th, I think let's put some hearts, some stars around this. That is already a star, so maybe we'll do a heart there, but a different color heart. Okay, I like that. I do like this piece here, so I am gonna stick that in the back here. Okay, I gotta put down my shaker element. Adhere that to the back here. A heart on here as well. And then I need something down here for the journaling. Do have this. This is from the same SEI from the sticker sheet that came with that. This is like rogue paper, guys. I'm gonna put some journaling here. Okay, so I have these old rub-ons. These are Fancy Pants Design rub-ons. Again, super old, digging through my stash, right? I think I'm going to go with this Happy Holidays right here, and I'm going to put it right there at the top. Now, rub-ons are not a thing that we use that often anymore, but there was a period of time where almost every layout I did included a rub-on. All right, that came out pretty good for a really old rub-on. I am very pleased with how that looks. I think now I might put some hearts and stars up there as well from our stickers that we were using. I know the cream stars blend in really well with the background. All right, I love this layout. It could not look further from the sketch. Honestly, I think the only thing we kept from the sketch were the placement of the papers. But as I mentioned, it is a paid product that I found on Etsy, so I'm not able to share it. But this looks great, guys. I really stash busted with this layout. And I'm really proud of myself for being able to utilize so many products that have been there for quite some time. I love my shaker that I created. It really turned out to be a really fun layout. So I hope that you're able to do something creative to make yourself proud today as well. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.